of all these interrogations of these kids. Apparently, they are studying the documents in Holland, but here we are not aware of anything going on here, except that case that took place a couple of days ago. And afterwards, I know that there was a meeting between the prosecutor, Karen Jansen, and Dolphy Richardson, that is the lead investigator now, at the police station at the northern part of the island. What they talked about after that case, I don't know. We're not privileged to that.
One of the bombshells that came out of the DeVries program was that Joran's lawyer had a secret meeting with Karen Jansen, and Joran's lawyer, and I'm paraphrasing here, wanted to come clean, saying that his client was complicit in the disappearance of Natalie, and that has really started a firestorm over here with lots of comments being made. What do you know about that, Josy?
Well, I haven't heard Karen Jansen, the prosecutor, either admit or deny that. The fact that she hasn't denied it publicly, at least here in Aruba that I know of, tells me a world, no?
Right.
If I had to choose between the two of them, which one I would think is not lying, I would say Karen Jansen.
Okay, all right. The Peter DeVries program has started quite a firestorm and quite a bit of attention to the program, which is or to the missing persons case, which is very important. Are you aware of any sequel or any follow-up that the DeVries program will be doing, Josy?
I think he is following up on this because he does have contact with us directly at the newspaper, and we help him out with a couple of documents that he requested. He's doing the investigation on his own, not with our help at all, but he did request a few documents, and we gave them to him. And I am aware that he is continuing with his search. No, I mean, he's continuing to look for the answers that we haven't been able to find with proof so far. I mean, we know some of the answers, but we can't prove them.
Some lawyers in the United States have commented that they feel that DeVries was only doing this program to try and make money from it. Your thoughts on that?
Of course not. I mean, DeVries is a professional. He's respected and admired in Holland by the people by tons of people that listen to his program every time he has it. He's done some pretty good jobs in the past. I don't see how lawyers in the States that don't even know this man can make such comments. I mean, they're very happy comments, very, very loose comments, and I would take it as with a grain of salt. No, that these people just want to talk. But
right.
That's not true. DeVries is interested. He was not doing it for money, and I think that he will continue to delve into this case, and I'm happy he has done that.
Well, absolutely. Any sort of media attention to this case and to any case of a missing person can only help, that's for sure. If you're just tuning in, Josy Mansour, Managing Editor of Dario, is here. We're getting some updates on the Holloway investigation in Aruba. Some more questions, Josy. Is it true that Joran had more than a platonic relationship with Guido, or is there a statement from one of the suspects in the case to that effect?
There is a statement to that effect by one of the witnesses that he had more than a friendship kind of relationship with him. I would hesitate to give serious comments on that because that's something that hasn't come out except in that one statement by a witness. I think it was Guido himself that gave that statement to the police. But I know it is on the record, yes.
So there is that possibility that Guido may be involved.
There is that possibility that he would have called him as a friend that is very close to him.
I'm getting some email here. Did they hear right that you said that you have a tape of Gerald Dompig? You answered a question a while back that you have it on videotape, the investigator Gerald Dompig. Maybe you could just go over that again, please.
I do. I have a videotape of a conversation with Gerald Dompig in which he tells me very specifically that they went back on the case, they were studying the documentations again, and they do have sufficient material to start to bring these guys in on the basis of kidnapping and especially rape, because they did molest this girl when she was going in and out of consciousness, and that they were going to apply some kind of a law, some kind of a clause in the law that they found that they could apply 8 years of imprisonment to this case. Yes, he told me, and I do have that evidence.
One of the things that questions that have come up as far as the case and the negativity in North America towards Aruba is how it has affected tourism. In fact, some hotels in Aruba have websites and chat rooms and message boards that are saying that every time there's a negative program in the United States about Aruba, that it affects their business. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, it has affected tourism more than the government at least cares to admit. Government speaks about 1.9%. We speak about between 13 and 18%, according to the figures that we handle. And I think that if this continues in this direction, if the government doesn't really take part in this investigation in the sense of pushing it forward and not just letting it go cold, I think Aruba is going to suffer for that.
One thing that has come up here in the last little while, Josy, is a Photoshop picture of Joran and Natalie has appeared on the internet. Do you know anything about that? It's a picture of Natalie, I think, from a New Year's party, and then Joran had been Photoshopped into it. Was he involved in doing that, or do you have any knowledge?
No, I have no knowledge of that photo. I haven't seen it. I haven't served the net in a long time. So I'm not aware of that photo. No.
Well, that photo can be seen by going to the Scared Monkeys webpage at www.scaredmonkeys.com. Where do you see this going next, Josy? I know the decision on whether or not these suspects will be continued, or whether or not they're going to be continued to be suspects, will be coming up soon. What else can you tell us?
What I can tell you is, that, for example, that Karen Jansen is leaving Aruba early January. Her replacement is coming or is here already. We're not aware of that yet because we have some other problems in Aruba to take care of in politics, protests, and public demonstrations against the government. But I know that Karen Jansen is leaving, and that the prosecution, at least the department in which she works, will have between 2 and 3 more months to present their case. And they'd better hurry up with it and present it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Josy, it's always a pleasure. This is short notice for you, I know, coming on the program. Let's stay in touch, and if we get any more breaking information, I'll be sure to have you come back on.